Having laid to rest the beloved Sir Sanders, and with a true Christmas morning behind them, Arby and the rest of the party decide to take part in the Kingfisher festivities in his honor. Alright, I need everyone who's entering the contest to roll me a d20.
A strong 7.
Alright, so a 7 for Bucky.
I got a 16 for Eugene.
Ooh. Alright.
RB rolled a 17.
Alright, so I need each of you then to make me a survival check.
Are we using fishing poles already?
You can use whatever you want to catch these fish. I don't care if you're doing it with your bare hands.
I would like to do it with my bare hands and jump in the water.
Okay.
I feel like that's the only way Eugene knows how. No one's ever taught him how to fish with a fishing pole.
Eugene is standing there like a bear upriver with his mouth open.
Alright. Oh, goodness. So, what did everyone get for their survival checks? You catch a tiny river eel, Bucky, in your mouth. Or, you catch it with your hands. Alright, what did you get, Arby?
I got a 6.
Unfortunately, whatever you had hooked has broken itself free of your line. And then Eugene
As a 14.
Standing there, downstream, mouth open, a 3-foot-long mature carp jumps into your mouth, and you just catch it, take a bite out of it, and throw it on the side of the bank.
He's gonna say he, like, thrashes it around in his mouth and throws it off to the side.
Some of the town's women and men are shuttling their kids away from you at high speeds. Alright, I need everyone to
like looking on the bank very proud, like, that's my kitty cat.
Alfie is looking in disgust at Eugene.
Eugene's too far away to make any comment or hear what Arby had said, so he's in the clear this time.
Alright, and with that, let's go on to the second round of this contest. I need d20s from each of you.
3.
6.
17.
Alright, Billy, for this...
Bucky might have to change his strategy.
For this section, you don't catch any fish at all. Or don't even hook one. Find one with your hands. I need survival checks from the other two of you.
8.
Another 14.
Arby, you catch this time a tiny river eel. And with all the luck in the world, Eugene catches another 3-foot-long river carp in his mouth. Before repeating the exact same actions. Now there are no children in the vicinity. The final round of the contest, I will need one more set of D20 rolls.
19.
Wait, what'd you get?
4.
19.
19, 4, and
Eugene got a 17.
again?
How are your fucking base D20 rolls?
I don't know.
Alright, can I have... Bucky, you had a 4. Can you make me another survival check? Oh, if you make a survival check.
I rolled a 23.
You catch the tiniest river eel possible, but you do catch it.
I got a 20.
Well, you have caught a incredibly large carp. This one is 5 feet long. It's probably the biggest one caught today, actually. And then Eugene?
18.
Oh, once again, you have caught a mature river carp about 3 feet long in your mouth.
Consistency at its best.
Wait, I got a 23, Steven, not a 3.
No, you caught it, but
Okay.
the first number is how big. The second number is the difficulty in catching it.
Gotcha.
Well, his first number was 19.
Yeah.
Oh, your first number was the 19.
Yes.
Oh, I thought Eric's first number was the 19.
I'm so confused.
No,
Eric,
rolled
did
the
you-
4.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
I
those,
rolled the 4.
Okay, then your results are flipped. Eric, you catch yet another tiny river eel. Bucky, you have noodled the largest river carp caught today.
Okay. I was confused because
I know. I was like,
I was like, why does Bucky get the short
I
eel?
feel like
It's like,
Bucky,
are we playing golf rules?
we're playing golf rules.
oh goodness, Bucky has somehow caught a fish that's larger than he is with his bare hands.
Bucky is just completely consumed by the fish, but the 2 feet are sticking out.
The fish caught
Uh-oh.
Bucky.
So the contest is judged by the total length of all 3 catches or possible catches. The mayor, Raven, with Vogel, she pulls Eugene up to the stage, presents him with an intricately carved Kingfisher fishing pole, and then says, "Speech,
No use for
speech, speech," as the whole crowd begins joining in.
Oh no.
Arby just goes, "Oh no."
And everyone is saying, "Speech, speech, speech."
Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. I gotta come up with something here. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Eugene takes a deep breath. And then, as loud as he can, "Oh my god! He on X Games mode." And then holds his fishing pole in the air and does a victory screech.
The screech cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
man.
Screech cut out, but I know what Screech you did.
Let me go a little quieter.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The whole crowd just kind of stares shocked at you, before slowly clapping, and then the second place prize for the largest fish caught is presented to Bucky, which is 50 steel pieces, as well as free drinks at the Kingfisher Festival for the rest of the day.
All right.
Alright, now,
Did Eugene not get any gold or free drinks?
no, Eugene...
I got the
second
glory
place.
I got the glory of a new fishing pole that I do not know how to
Well,
use.
I'd rather have
Not
second
use
place.
that.
I think.
Of
Third
course
place
you
is going to be
would,
like
if you
a
want,
golden yacht.
You want unlimited drinks.
That fishing pole is worth 75 steel pieces.
The golden yacht is actually what Arby won. That's the consolation prize.
Oh
Alright,
man,
here's
what am I
the
gonna do with
shitty
another
golden
yacht?
That's what Arby gets for his 2, maybe 3 inches of fish.
Well, that's pretty big.
That's pretty big.
That's sufficient size.
That's not bad. That could be satisfying for a meal.
Alright, so having finished with the first half of the festivities of the Kingfisher Festival, the music and the various temporary shops that have opened up around the town center, as well as Eugene, the bear man, eating the fish to win the fish contest. And I believe it was Bucky who caught the largest of the fish. All that remains of the Kingfisher Festival is the reenactment of the battle at High Hill. Once again taking the stage, Raven with Vogler, the mayor of the town, announces, "Members of Vogler, the militia of this great town, are preparing as we speak to march on High Hill, where a reenactment against the forces of Ishtar shall take place, and we will once again celebrate our glorious founding and our victory over the forces of evil. This year, and then she waves to her right, we have a special guest, the mercenaries of Ridomir Ironsmile, who, as she comes up, you realize this is the dwarf who was in the back of the funeral events for Sir Sanders, will be playing the part of the Ishtari forces. They have also graciously donated their time to train our militia, making them as battle-ready as ever. For those of you amongst our guests and our visiting dignitaries, you see a couple of, not knights of Salmania, but minor nobility and the like, who wish to participate. See me here shortly. For those of you who don't, we would love to have you as judges for the event, and you will be paid a small stipend to ensure that the event goes off without a hitch. For everyone else, if you would like to begin heading that way so you can watch the marching of the militia and the ensuing battle, feel free to begin to head toward the High Hill. She gets down, as does the dwarven woman, as she heads back outside of town to gather her militia, her mercenary band. Who here would like to take part in the reenactment of the battle at High Hill?
Not Alfie.
Are you?
Not me.
Okay.
Definitely Arby.
Arby is.
I think
okay.
Bucky would.
So Arby and Bucky. Alright. What about you, Eugene?
Eugene is only going to participate if he can use his new fishing rod as his sword.
Well, it is blunt, so yeah, you can.
Oh god.
All right. Count him in.
It's happening.
Passing through the woods and fields, Vogler's parade of militia members, as well as a few of the party members, and the reenactment spectators finally reach the High Hill. A grassy slope is spotted with trees and crumbling stone fencing. Near the base of the hill, several dozen soldiers in matching armor stand even in formation. The contrast between these mercenaries of the Ironclad Regiment and Vogla's militia, with their mismatched armor and crooked helmets, does nothing to dampen the spirits of those assembled for this climactic reenactment. As the people set up their picnics, pull out their food, get their treats ready, the mayor approaches those of you who are not partaking in the reenactment and does ask if you all would like to be judges in the event.
Sure.
Sure. I'll judge everyone here.
Yeah, that's like second nature to you, right, Alfie?
Shut up.
Squire Bo is also going to take part in the reenactment. There's laughing and going on, jovial conversation between the members of the militia and the town's members who are going to spectate the event. Eventually, though, the mayor blows a horn, and the militia takes its position on top of the hill, overlooking the area around them, while the members of the Ironclad mercenaries take formation at the base of the hill, surrounding it. This is the same hill which Salmanic knights held centuries ago. Although this event is only a reenactment, a tingle of excitement fills the field. Somewhere, on the line, a reenactor hoots and yells, "Let's send those Astarian rats running!" A moment later, a trumpet blast, a second one from the mayor, signals the start of the battle. "For Ishtar!" yells the mercenaries' leader, a tall half-ogre among several mounted soldiers. The mock Istarian troops begin to assault the hill, and around you, the Vogler militia charges to meet them. If possible, I would like everyone here to make me a wisdom perception check.
I got a 17.
13.
5.
Eugene rolled a 16.
10.
All right, Joe, with the highest check, you notice that while everyone around you is using, or all of the Vogler militiamen are using gold swords, wooden swords, spears with non-tipped ends to them. The mercenaries on the hill below, their axes shine like real metal. You can see the sharpness of their blades and on the tips of their spears. Something is terribly wrong here. Around
Guys,
you,
there's something terribly wrong here.
about the time you get that out, around you, the unexpected sound of metal clashing on armor rings the battlefield, silencing the laughter and the boasting. A ribbon of red splashes over the grassy hill, followed by shocked screams. This is no longer a reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. Within moments, all around you, armed mercenaries begin to attack the unprepared villagers, who are now fighting for their lives.
That's low.
And with that, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Eugene's ready to save the day.
18.
Alright.
17.
7.
It's a 12.
What about you? Are you joining in, Alfie?
I got a
Yeah.
6 on my initiative.
Alright. 6 for Mr. Alfie. Them. Alright. So, the battle around you has turned into a genuine battle. All around you, you hear the screams of the villagers. Bucky, you were the first to react.
Can I roll something to see if Bucky is this obvious to Bucky that the battle isn't a reenactment, like it was a real battle?
Yeah, the blood and the screams make it pretty obvious.
Okay. And those enemies on our tabletop, those are the enemies we're to fight, I'm assuming.
So, looking around the battlefield, you see that the fray around you is thick and heavy, and you're not sure if you'd be able to get through it. What does stand out to you, though, are the 3 heavily armored mercenaries on horseback, as well as the large half-ogre, which seems to be working their way through the fray toward you.
Okay. Gotcha. So, I think Bucky would rage.
Okay.
He's a wild magic barbarian.
So, Bucky and everyone around you, you begin to notice this odd pool of energy. You begin to see colors and shapes begin to swirl around Bucky Honeyberry. The shapes take form into those of fey creatures, fairies, and sprites, and quicklings. And then a burst of magical energy explodes as Bucky enters his rage. Roll on the table, Bucky.
Yeah, so I got a 4, which is magic infuses one weapon of your choice, so that I'll pick my hoopak that you're holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with the normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn. So Bucky would just try to run over to the rest of the party.
Okay.
And try to group up. And he would throw his hoopak at the ogre, the half ogre.
Alright, go ahead.
Half
make
ogre
that-
or ogre?
Half ogre.
Okay.
Go ahead, make an
And
attack
then I
roll.
should roll normal to hit, or what? changes?
It's dex based, I believe. Yeah.
Yep. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
6 force damage.
Ooh. And then it returns to your hand, correct?
Yep.
You watch as your hoopak sails straight through the air toward his head. hits him, bounces off, and flies back to yours, leaving a perfectly circle mark on the half-ogre's forehead.
Beautiful. That's it for me.
Alright, moving on to our next individual. We have Arby.
Arby is going to... When I was with Bo, did I get a sense of, like, his actual combat prowess?
I mean, he's going to be better than any of these town guards.
Well, naturally.
He is technically skilled, wet behind the ears.
Okay, I'm probably gonna turn around to him and say, stick with me, we'll get through this.
He says, but my sword, it's just a practice one. I didn't bring my real one with me.
You need a real one to do some damage? Swing it hard.
Fair enough.
And he's going to not charge directly in, but kind of angle closer to his group, but not right with them. He's not going to group up too much.
Okay.
And
so you work your way down the hillside. The terrain, thankfully, is not muddy or anything, so you get down safely.
Yeah, and I will hold a action to attack when one of them gets within melee range.
Okay. Doing that, we'll move on to our next member of the party, which is actually not a member of the party, but instead the militia, or the mercenaries and the half-ogre will take their turn. These three on horseback are going to swoop in over here. One of them passes close enough for you to hit Darby. Or at least take a swing at it.
16?
Will hit.
Oh, look at that. And 10 damage.
Ooh. Alright, your sword cuts across his the mercenary's leg and also grabs the horse with it. The horse buckles, and the mercenary limps off and is now standing in front of you. The other two, having charged the party, one will take an attack on Bucky. The other is going to try and throw a spear into Alfie. Bucky, what is...
Excuse me?
Yep.
I'm not tall enough to block it for you. I'm sorry. He's also on horseback.
Bucky, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
That will be a hit.
Huh?
Yeah. Thankfully, it only catches you with the butt of the spear as it rides by you. You only take 3 damage from it, halved.
So 1 or 2?
1. Alfie, however, your AC is...
Dies.
Immediately dead.
Ouch, that hurts.
His hat takes all the damage.
Oh, struggles!
My books.
My wine.
Alfie, what's your AC?
9.
Oh, God!
Ouch.
Alfie,
I don't know what you all expect. I'm a wizard with robes on.
Alfie, the spear flies directly at you, piercing you through the shoulder.
Oh, jeez.
You take a solid 5 damage.
I
He's probably
scream.
dead.
No, I'm not dead.
Hopefully it just grazes you, but you can't see under the robes, but blood is starting to appear on their surface, darkening them even deeper.
Yep, they're still red.
I would like to move to the half-ogre now, who is going to come up toward Arby. And take a swing at
big fella.
Arby.
Big boy time.
Oh, big fella.
So he's going to throw a javelin at you as he runs, and then take a swing at you with his battle axe. What's your AC?
Pretty high.
Enough.
It's 21.
What is it?
High enough.
It's 21.
Oh, 21.
How was it 21?
Because I have really good stats and half play and a +1 shield.
Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, it still hits because he rolled a 16, but like, dear lord.
I'm an ogre.
Yeah, the javelin simply bounces off the shield, careening off into the distance. Thankfully.
Does it hit or does it hit Alfie?
No.
It
It's pulled to Alfie.
It redirects directly into Alfie's shoulder. No.
The same shoulder.
But it just goes right through this time. There was already a hole there.
Oh, goodness.
Or be like polymorph and turn into a porcupine.
He just took the spear out, and this one goes through.
You
But it does no damage since there's no Alfie
Right.
there to hit.
right through the, yeah. You'll take 11 damage.
Jesus.
As its great axe cleaves into you. It's so tall that it just goes over the shield and into the pauldron of your shoulder. However,
Ouch.
Eugene can now help.
Huzzah! Alright. Eugene notices his friends in peril. Decides to take a strategic few steps over to get some clear shots. And by clear shots, I mean one, because that's all I can manage. So,
Oh, you brought your actual bow and arrow with you?
yeah, I keep that on me at all times. You
Oh,
know, I keep
turn
that. You know, I keep that thing on me.
You should turn your fishing pole into a bow.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
He got that smoke on him.
Got that dog in him.
So I was saying, I got that thing on me.
What if I told you
Alright.
that Eugene had that dog?
Alright, gonna roll for a hit on the shot. It's gonna be an 18.
Hits.
Sweet. I'm aiming for the guy that's like right in front of Bucky here.
Okay.
Alright, let's see then. Aha! There you are. D8. It's gonna be 9 damage.
Ooh.
And I'm also going to cast Zephyr Strike as my bonus action.
Okay. Your arrow finds its mark true and catches the mercenary in the side, knocking him temporarily off kilter. Instead of falling, he's going to slide out of the saddle and off the horse to keep his balance.
Nice.
After that, it goes to Heloise.
First question.
Okay.
What is the terrain around me like? Like, are there trees, bushes, things
So
to stealth in?
there's the cart behind you, the tree on the top of the hill, and you could theoretically stealth into the fray, which is surrounding you, where all the soldiers and mercenaries are fighting. But it is dangerous to enter the fray.
Would Heloise know that?
Has Heloise ever been involved in mass combat?
What do you mean? Yes?
Yes.
Question mark?
Then Heloise knows that it's not smart to get between two fighters, not let
Okay.
alone 200 fighters.
Okay, well, I will attack the one directly in front of Alfie with a crossbow with my crawler mucus, which is a creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute. The poison creature is paralyzed.
Okay. Go make your attack roll. That'll hit.
Okay.
And which one was it again?
The gay math then. The one in front of Alfie.
Okay. So roll your damage.
A whole 5.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright. And does that include the poison damage?
Do I have to roll for that?
It's 1d6, I believe.
D6. A whole 1.
Ooh. Alright. After that, do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm okay.
Alright, Alfie, it's up to you. You have a bleeding shoulder wound.
Alfie immediately starts to panic, and he just casts Thunderwave at 2nd level.
Will that hit Bucky?
No, it's evocation.
Oh, so you can sculpt it. So you're going to hit
Yeah.
the mercenary on yourself and the mercenary on Bucky.
Yes, I can hit both.
Okay, good.
Because it is a 15 foot cube.
Alright, and what's the save for that?
Con 14.
One will pass, one will fail.
Okay.
Thankfully, the poison...
It is a whopping 12 damage.
Oh, dear lord. It's still half damage regardless, right?
Yeah. Half as much, yes. And the one that did take full is pushed 10 feet away.
Well, he ragdolls into the fray because both of them died. You've now cleared the area around you.
I dropped to my knees, panting.
And then we'll go to the end of the initiative. And would someone be so kind as to roll a d4 for me?
Who's on it?
I'm on it. 4.
Right.
Oh. On this,
Hey,
another
don't
guard
do
will
that.
step out of the fray and into the battle with you all.
Hey,
Good roll. Good roll.
good roll.
Good answer.
The answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
And at this point, I believe we're back with Bucky.
Okay, I would like to throw my hoopak at the guy again and aim for the same spot.
Okay.
Okay, nat 20.
That's a crit.
So
wow.
27 total to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
12 damage.
Ooh. It almost gets stuck in his kind of fatty forehead before flying back to you.
Oh.
The mark has now deepened and you've drawn blood.
Drawn blood. Would I see the extra guard appearing behind us?
Probably not, just because of the fray. You can make a perception check if you want to try, but
Yeah, I think he would. Well, dirty 20 on this one.
yeah, you'll notice.
Okay, yeah, he would run up to the other guy.
All right. Arby, you've got the beef with this half ogre.
I fucking guess I do, man.
Bucky keeps antagonizing the half ogre, and he beats the shit out of Arby.
Out of curiosity, did Bo do anything last turn?
Bo did not.
Is he going to, or?
He is still kind of stunned in this moment.
Okay. So I guess the only thing RP really has at his disposal is fucking stab it a little.
Just a little.
Just a, I mean,
just
it's a big guy, and RP's already having a pretty rough time. So maybe a lot. We'll see. Maybe none at all. Probably none at all.
Might get a little bigger. Might
Does
not be bigger at all.
does an 11 hit?
It is not.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, He's a little fucking concussed from that battle axe dropping on him, so
Not today, I guess.
he's just like, Bo, do something.
With
So
your
it's-
fake sword, Bo.
Hit it real hard.
Hit it harder
Pussy.
than I
Wait.
did.
You can't do any damage with a fake sword. Watch this.
Bo, harder,
It does
harder than I
nothing.
did.
Alright, so the first hit is going to be a swat at RB. RB, make me an athletics check, because it's just going to try and hit you with the flat of its blade to knock you away.
Well, I did good there. That's a 24.
You did or did... Okay.
I did get 24, yeah.
Alright. I guess it's going to slice into you with its second attack then. Well, it was
Maybe
going to
doesn't.
try, but yeah, I mean, a 9 or a 10 doesn't hit you, so...
Oh, thank God.
He is then going to raise his axe into the air and yell, "To me, brothers!" And you're going to watch as 4 more militiamen leave the fray.
Arby's also going to raise his sword and go, "To me, brothers! Brothers?"
Alfie's heaving.
Don't do that. You're going to start a reaction with Eugene.
Eugene is just taking this to see what some cheers. So you just hear him in the background going, "Woo!" Woo!
Speaking of Eugene,
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Use your fishing pole like going in Hunter x Hunter.
Oh my god. So I'm guessing when you say speaking of Eugene, it's my turn?
it is, yes.
Okay. Alright. Just saying.
Just check it. Just check it.
Hey, real
Just
quick,
make it-
question for the DM.
Okay.
Why did those 4 minis all get way closer to me?
He did say to him,
Oh, yeah. Good point.
That did happen.
That's right. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it is a technical.
Eugene is going to try and... He's going to join Arby. Get a little closer. Arm still up in the air going, "Woo!" as he comes in closer. And he'll reach right about here. And he's going to take a shot at... Let's see.
so the ones with the orange ring have been injured decently. Green ring means slightly injured. No ring means not injured at all. And red would be heavily injured.
And poor Arby's hanging on by a thread. Okay.
Bo's
So-
heavily injured.
I mean, not by a thread, but there is a fucking half ogre and a small platoon.
Coming straight
And
at
I'm
you.
in the middle of this.
Oh, sorry. Are we using the colors for...
That's what I'm doing,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Well, I made my icon green by default, so... Oopsie.
Okay. Who should I attack first? You think I should take some of the smaller guys off of you, Arby?
Am I allowed to answer that, DM?
I imagine he asked that in real life. Yeah,
Who you want me to hear it?
Hit the one that's already limping.
Okay, boss.
That's a good kitty.
Rages.
Okay. So yeah, before he says anything, that is a 22 to hit the small guy with the orange.
Well, that definitely hits.
And would you consider this still being within a minute when I cast Zephyr Strike?
It is. Each round is only 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's been 12 seconds.
Excellent. Okay, so let me find that right there. And let's see. All right, and then so the first one is going to be that is 11 damage.
Oh. He is
And if he's-
sayonara.
Oh, I was gonna say, if he's still crawling, I got another shot, or an extra D8 I can roll on that. But if he's dead, cool by me.
Yeah, no, he is
And then that's
sayonara.
It's my turn, and I'm gonna. Actually, you know what? That is the end of my turn.
It's now Heloise's turn.
I'll shoot this one.
All right,
The one that's
do the
beside of you.
shootings.
Oh, I didn't see him. Oh yeah, I'll do the one in front of me, behind me,
All right, go ahead.
nearest to me.
Do the shootings on him.
I'll do the shootings. The shootings is
The rootin' tootin'.
12.
That's a miss.
Dang it.
Wait,
Okay.
actually, yeah, it's a miss.
No. Got my hopes up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's all I got.
All right. Well, then it goes to Alfie.
Alfie's still on his hands and knees,
Mm-hmm.
is going to crawl
Sorry.
up 5 feet
Okay.
and release Thunderwave at level 1.
Okay, go ahead. DC 14.
It's a con
right?
14 save still. It's 11 damage total.
Unfortunately, 3 of the 4 made it.
Only 2 of them will be affected,
It's a 50. Oh yeah. Well then, they. Both,
originating from me.
oh yeah. Then one passed and one failed.
Okay.
So he is now that, and he is now that. Anything else?
I'm gonna continue to heave on the ground in a panic.
Heave on his wounds! Heave on his wounds!
He's trying to channel vomit to be projectile. And 1 poison damage.
All right then. Well, if all you're gonna do is heave, then it goes back to Bucky. Bucky Honeyberry. I can't even try.
Look on the
That's
bed.
pretty good.
Just wait
I
until I
think
introduce
Bucky-
the NPC Hucky Bunnyberry.
My cousin. Bucky is gonna throw his magical hoopak. It is now magical hoopak at the big motherfucker again,
Okay.
trying to hit him in the same spot.
Okay.
Oh, the one, by the way, Steven, the one that failed is pushed 10 feet away.
Right into Alfie.
Arby.
Or Arby, yeah, right into Arby.
Yes. Sorry, Arby. I'm dry heaving. I'm not thinking. I'm
You
All I
releasing
know is
magic.
puke.
1 sec.
You know I'm not a knight!
I rolled a 24 to hit
Well, that definitely hits.
and force damage.
10? Dear goodness. That same spot is now...
Yep.
Yeah, no, it is not pretty. You can now see the skull. He's still going, though. He's not as thick as he is dumb.
Okay. Well,
Arby...
that's it for me.
Oh,
Unless I
Arby...
can like bonus action. I'm sorry. Unless I can bonus action push this guy or something.
I don't believe so, no.
That's fine. That's it for me. Yep.
So I'm just covered in bitches. And not in like any of the fun ways. He's gonna turn to Bo and say, Bo, get the weak one. And I'm going to attack the ogre again.
Okay.
It's a 12 hit.
It does not.
Damn it. I'm getting better. Last time
You
was an
just-
11.
Dazed and confused. It will go to their turn now. He's gonna just push past you, not leaving your threat area to go to Bo. This one's gonna go on then Neil and Alfie. This one's gonna come through. And this one's gonna come through, and they're gonna both get on Eugene. I'm gonna start with Alfie. Let's see. Alfie, your AC is 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
Naturally.
I think you're prone. It's actually with advantage. For a total of 3 damage.
Thank God.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay. Eugene, what's your AC?
Mine is a 15.
Oh, lovely. That's 2 hits. You'll take a total of 11 damage. As the spears they're just going to start poking at you. Like you're some wild animal.
Charlie!
Oh, Lord. And then the half ogre is going to come at Bo. Oh, goodness. That is 2 hits for a grand. Oh, Lord. Arby,
Well,
you watch as the ogre pushing past you puts his first axe swing through Bo's wooden shield, splintering it, and you can tell that it's probably broken the arm underneath. The second strike comes down across the sword blade, breaks the sword in half, and the axe is buried in his clavicle where his shoulder meets his neck.
Ugh.
He falls to the ground.
Bo, get up. Get up, Bo.
Arby, it's okay. You got this. Before his eyes roll in the back of his head and he begins to lose consciousness.
oh my gosh.
Eugene, it's your turn.
Alright, Eugene is very upset that he's been hit. He doesn't like it.
That's why he's upset.
So, let's see. I feel like we're in the close range now, but still gonna have to use the longbow because I keep that thing strapped on me, but I don't have my sword. Laid that down somewhere. So,
I don't remember where.
I'm gonna go for that close range hit here.
Good thing you brought the fishing pole and not the sword.
Yeah, that's right.
He thought the fishing
Alright.
pole was his sword.
So I'm gonna go for the one directly who's to the east of me on the map, to my right.
Okay.
So
So the one
This is
that's
going to-
down the hill slightly from you.
yes,
Okay.
that is going to be a. Holy shit! Okay. 25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And then let's roll 2d8. It's going to be 14 damage.
Well, was there. He falls, his body tumbling into the fray, knocking over a couple of other combatants. Anything else from you, Eugene?
No, that's all good for me for now.
Alright, Heloise.
I'll try to hit the same one again.
Alright.
14?
Hits.
Ah, thank God. 10 for regular damage.
Well, that's enough in itself.
Okay.
This time, your crossbow bolt flies true. And I would like everyone to make me a perception check at this point.
15.
16.
6.
That is a 19.
Alright, Eugene, you can see that the battle around you throughout the fray is, it's not going well. Some of the townspeople have actually gone back to town and made their way back with real weapons and are trying to join the fray as well. But the mercenaries are just better trained. You think that something has to be done soon, or else this battle's going to go very poorly for the town of Vogler.
Guys, hurry! Please! Kill him! Doing my part!
And Arby took that personally.
Mr. Eugene, who is the leader? Maybe we attack the leader.
Alfie, your turn. Big
Alfie,
boy.
what?
It's your turn, big boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I want to know if there's if he sees the leader.
I'm gonna roll on my back and hit this guy in front of me with magic missiles.
Okay. How much damage is that? Since I know you don't roll for it.
It is 14 damage.
Ooh. Thunk, thunk, thunk into his chest plate as he just collapses under his own weight. You take a second, there are no one immediately on you.
I'm gonna get back on my hands and knees and quickly crawl over here. Side of Bucky and Heloise.
Okay. On initiative count. Dear Lord. On initiative count 0, I would like someone to roll me a d4.
Got it?
1. Oh.
Oh, JK. She got it first.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
He didn't even roll. She
Odds
just
or
said the
evens?
numbers.
Evens.
Well, every character within 10 feet of, well, any of you really. If it was odds, it was going to be Eugene. If it was odds, it was going to be Eric, and only he would have been hit. But everyone within 10 feet of Bucky, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
Is this an effect that I can see?
Yes.
I have advantage on those. Okay.
14.
That is a dirty 20 for Eugene.
Okay.
Rolled 2 8s.
6.
Alright.
Or sorry, 13 total for me.
Oh. So everyone is good, with the exception of Alfie.
Oh my gosh.
A
Rip.
The rain of a volley of arrows cuts through the air, shot by the mercenaries. Everyone else is able to move out of the way, but Alfie, on his hands and knees, takes 3 more damage.
Okay.
You didn't take one in the knee, did you?
Shut up.
Boo.
He has to make a new character. He won't be able to adventure.
I made
with
that
them.
porcupine thing as a joke. I didn't think that was your character arc. I'm a little disappointed.
I think he's still in the lead on damage this combat, but still.
Yeah, and also damage taken.
Top of the initiative, it's Bucky Honeyberry.
Okay, this time, I'm gonna throw my hoopak at the half ogre.
Okay. So original, daring today, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Okay.
I rolled a 22 to hit,
No, that's a hit.
9 damage.
This though actually staggers him a little bit. He takes a step back. He
I'd
shakes
like
his
to-
head. Go ahead.
I'd like to go to Alfie and try to help him up or try to protect Alfie. I would put him on my back if I could, but I might be too short for that. So his feet might be dragging, but I'm gonna try to help Alfie up and support him.
Okay, that's.
We might use the same staff. We might two staff it. I'll hold on to the bottom halves of the staffs, and Alfie will have to hold on to the top.
Okay then.
He can sit on my shoulders.
Alright, I believe that brings us back to, Arby. So Arby, you're dazed, you're knocked down. You just watch as Bo has slipped from consciousness from this massive axe wound.
So I was knocked down.
You were knocked around.
Oh, okay. He's going to attempt to steady himself, lean into the shield a little bit, and take another attack now that I can see that the ogre is also dazed.
Alright, make me a charisma check real quick.
Well, that's a 23.
Alright, as the determination fills you with the single-minded goal of defeating this half-ogre and protecting Bo, saving him from this threat, a new strength enters your body, your head clears, and your arm, the sword in it feels lighter. Go ahead and take your swing into it with advantage.
Well, those were both 7, so I got a 12 again.
Alright.
Use the inspiration. Use it.
If I use the point of inspiration, do I get to reroll both?
You technically roll a third and take the highest.
This time for real. And just
Okay.
make up the number.
Okay, I'll
Oh
try
my god,
it.
a nat 20. How'd you do that?
I rolled an 11, thanks.
11 with what? What's your bonus?
No, that's total.
Oh,
Oh.
I rolled lower.
the
Well.
half-ogre is able to swat away your sword, but you find that it comes back into a guard position quickly. You are resolved in your strength. I would like to go ahead and go to their turn. The half-ogre turns to face you. He tells the other two to scram and back off. You can use your attack of opportunity on this one that's backing off if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, that's an 18.
Well, that's probably a dead mercenary, but go ahead, roll damage.
8.
Yep. The other one's going to step up and take a stab at Eugene and just miss terribly. He is going to take swings at you, Arby. The ogre is. He says, "You will die," like he is dying. The first one, you raise your shield up to block it in time. The second one, however, as he pulls your shield down and takes another swing at you, it connects with your armor. And where that broken pauldron where he had hit you once was, now the entirety of your chest plate gleams, and it just skirts right off of you. Sparks go flying as it does so.
I want to look over my shoulder at Alfie, but I don't want to take my eyes off the armor or off the ogre. So I don't think Arby really reacts, but he does notice it.
Okay. Eugene.
I'm gonna take a crack at the big guy. Forget who's in front of me.
The one in front of you?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
going for him. I'm going for the big guy.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to help Arby. See if we can get a shot on this bozo. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Sweet. Alright, so roll these 2d8s again. 12 damage.
12 damage? Ooh. The half-ogre falls to a knee momentarily before using his large battle axe to stand back up. Says, "I will not be failed by the likes of you." It
Gross.
is Heloise's turn.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, and nat 20.
Ooh. Alright, go ahead. Roll
12 regular damage.
that. Is that doubled?
Doubled 24.
Oh. Your bolt strikes the hole in his head made by Bucky. And
Yes.
the half ogre falls to his knees. And then falls
And I
backwards
say,
dead.
but you will be felled by the likes of me.
Ooh.
I am no man.
That's
Exactly.
Well, the last mercenary who's not in the fray sees this, drops his sword, and begins to run away. Eugene, you get an attack of opportunity. I believe, Arby, you've already used yours this turn, correct?
I think you killed
Yeah,
some guy.
yeah. I was
Let
looking
me
at my
pop
rolls
this.
to see if it was before or after my turn.
Let me pop this dude a good one. Here we go. There's
Eugene
gonna be-
chase down blocker.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right, what kind of damage are we doing? Let's see. I'm going to take this bozo up here. That is 14 damage.
Oh. He doesn't even get into the fray before he just drops dead from an arrow in the back. All the mercenaries, seeing this, begin to throw down their arms. The villagers, showing no mercy, begin to stab everyone.
Good.
A few of the mercenaries survive, crawling away. They are hogtied swiftly and taken back into town. Arby, Bo is still unconscious behind you.
Yeah. Arby being pretty fucking traumatized from basically doing the same thing with Sir Sanders, drops to his knees next to Bo, and he's like trying to rip the armor off as best as he can, trying to cut away the straps so he can get to it faster, and he's going to find the biggest wounds he can and try to squeeze them together and put pressure on it and just kind of yell, "Ease, Alfie!"
Okay, Bucky's gonna run over to try to help as well.
I want everyone but Arby to make a perception check.
That one, baby.
6.
5.
Crap. Where'd my die go? Dang it. I got to find that one.
Oh, now you all have the low rolls.
I know, right?
Wait, not just yet. Not just yet. That is a 17.
Thank
You know, this
God.
makes sense.
Bucky?
Bucky, nat 1, total of 5.
Oh, Lord. Trey, in this chaos and in this moment, Eugene is the only one to realize that the entirety of Eric's armor is glowing. This soft golden hue. Eric, as you are fumbling with the armor straps, cutting and removing the shirt to try and get to the wound on his neck, you place your hands on it, trying to hold it together to stop the bleeding. And you begin to feel this warmth coming from the center of your chest, spreading out through your arms, down to your hands. And a soft glow begins to emanate from them. You're not sure what's going on, and you're not sure why, but the wounds begin to stitch back together. You watch as the collar returns to Bo's face, and his eyes begin to flutter open. He says, Arby,
Bo?
is everything okay?
I'm not gonna lie, you're beat to hell and back, but they're gone now.
Who is... Oh, did we win? Oh,
I think so.
am I dead?
Save your air. Alfie, ease.
What?
Alfie's like basically dead.
Alfie's going.
I'll drag Alfie over there.
Eugene's going to try to help out Bo here and cast Cure Wounds.
You're not sure how the wild magic man works. I'm just
Just
imagining
comes
you
up
just
and
spit on
spits.
it. Yeah.
Rub some
Rub
dirt
his
on it.
hand together.
Yeah, nothing that Eugene does is actually magical. It's just him using old mountain tales and stuff to heal people.
Yeah.
And that's going to
He
be.
goes and gets a dog to lick the wound.
Plot twist: he's a granny witch.
No, Eugene licks the wounds clean.
Oh,
I don't know about that. Eugene's going to go over. He's going to heal him for 4 points, but he's going to give him pat. Maybe a little too hard because he doesn't realize how.
deal another two.
He doesn't think he pats him that hard, but he's like, "It's okay, buddy. Don't worry." And somehow heals him 4 points with the couple pats he received.
Granny witch.
The last thing that Bo says before slipping back into unconsciousness is a single word, and it's the word Broncala. And then he slips back into unconsciousness.
As he slips back into unconsciousness, Bucky's gonna. Sorry, repeat it. I didn't hear you so much. What did he say? What did he say, Arby?
He said Broncala.
You all can make a religion check if you'd like.
I'm just gonna whisper to the dry heaving dying Alfie. Who is
18.
that?
18.
I'm just doing this for giggles to see what happens.
I would just like to point out that on a fucking religion check, I got a 19.
There you go.
I also
I
got
got
a 19.
Eugene got a 7.
So, Arby, Alfie, and Bucky, you've all heard this name before. Broncala is one of the gods of good, also known as Astar, Bartolin, the Song of Life. Among other things, Broncala is the god of harmony, beauty, luck, and those who are disenfranchised.
I tell Eloise to, and then tell her to leave me alone, and I continue to heave.
Isn't it
Eugene-
obvious she's the god of all that?
Eugene's heard something of this before, and he thinks that's what happens whenever people, have trouble breathing and they cough a lot.
Yeah. I was gonna go for that.
He got Broncala.
Eugene just goes, "Ain't nobody got time for that."
He ain't got no AC or nothing, Jesus.
Around you, the villagers begin to take the wounded off, mourn their dead, and make sure to really pummel the hell out of the remaining mercenaries.
That's fair.
Arby's not going to leave Bo, but he's going to look up at Bucky and Eugene and just check them. See anyone that looks like they might be an officer. Look for orders or paperwork, anything.
Bucky's gonna do a incorrect Knight of Solamnia salute and head off, skipping.
Alfie is going to pull a wineskin out of his hat and drink to settle his dry heaving. Now it can be wine
Now
heaving.
it's wet heaving.
Wine heaving.
Eugene wants to use his last spell slot to use Cure Wounds on Alfie.
The last
See
thing
what he gets.
Go ahead.
Eugene is gonna spit into Alfie's mouth.
He also gets healed for 4 points. Yeah. Also, Alfie on his hands and knees and just goes, "Come on, buddy, stand up." Pats him in the back.
I push Eugene away from me and continue to dry heave, feeling a little bit better from my wounds, but still in a now mild panic.
He has high anxiety. Low initiative.
He's
I did
Oh,
have
okay.
initiative.
All right, that's it.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Hey everyone, DM Steven here. We just wanted to say thank you from the entire High Anxiety crew for tuning in this week. If you like what we're doing and want to see more in the future, subscribe to the podcast, give us a follow on social media, and check out the individual projects of our members. All links will be in the show notes below.